Meghan Markle's strategic silence speaks volumes, a calculated move in the media landscape. In a masterful display of media navigation, Duchess Meghan has once again demonstrated her prowess at controlling her narrative through a precisely curated social media post titled "Love in the Details" on her American Riviera Orchard platform. While British tabloids continue their relentless speculation about her every move, Meghan's strategic communication appears deliberately designed to shift focus from external noise to her own entrepreneurial vision, effectively turning potential criticism into an opportunity for brand storytelling. The post, seemingly innocuous yet meticulously crafted, serves as a perfect example of her ability to command attention without directly engaging with the sensationalist media cycles that have long sought to define her public persona, instead choosing to amplify her own voice and business aspirations on her own terms. Meghan's heartfelt narrative of compassion amidst media frenzy. In a move that seems quintessentially her, Duchess Meghan has once again pivoted away from the relentless tabloid noise, choosing instead to amplify a message of genuine human connection through her Archewell platform. Her latest Love in the Details post emerges as a nuanced meditation on the transformative power of small, deliberate acts of kindness, a subtle yet profound middle finger to the sensationalist media landscape that continuously attempts to define her narrative. With her characteristic blend of empathy and strategic communication, Meghan unpacks how seemingly insignificant gestures can create ripple effects of compassion, subtly reinforcing her brand's commitment to meaningful social impact. It's a masterful stroke. While gossip mongers obsess over her every move, she's quietly demonstrating the kind of substantive engagement that truly moves the needle on human understanding, turning the spotlight away from manufactured drama and towards the quiet revolution of everyday empathy. The Sussex spectacle media's relentless pursuit. Look, the tabloid circus surrounding Meghan has reached a whole new level of absurdity. These UK rags have essentially transformed stalking into a legitimate journalistic strategy, tracking her every breath, business pivot and social media whisper like some deranged GPS system. Since her dramatic exit from royal life, the media's obsession has metastasized into this grotesque spectacle of constant surveillance, analyzing her Instagram posts, dissecting her business ventures like forensic scientists, and spinning narratives that oscillate between breathless admiration and thinly veiled contempt. American Riviera Orchard. They're passing every press release like it's the Zapruder film. The breathless reporting isn't journalism, it's a performative ritual of collective voyeurism where every Meghan movement becomes fodder for endless speculation and performative outrage. These tabloids have essentially weaponized her existence, turning her personal and professional choices into a 24/7 content machine that says far more about their desperation than her actual life. Archewell Meghan's platform for purposeful advocacy. In the wake of her high-profile departure from royal duties, Meghan Markle has transformed the Archewell Foundation into a powerful vehicle for social change, strategically leveraging her global platform to champion critical issues that extend far beyond traditional philanthropic boundaries. Co-founded with Prince Harry, the organisation has become a nuanced reflection of their shared commitment to addressing systemic challenges, from racial justice and gender equity to climate change and mental health awareness. Through carefully curated initiatives and strategic partnerships, Meghan has positioned Archewell not merely as a charitable organisation, but as a dynamic movement that amplifies marginalised voices and drives meaningful societal transformation, demonstrating her evolution from a royal figurehead to a substantive global advocate committed to creating tangible, intersectional progress. Breaking boundaries. Meghan's bold entrepreneurial journey. In a strategic pivot that simultaneously challenges royal norms and amplifies her personal brand, Duchess Meghan has emerged as a savvy entrepreneur, deftly leveraging her global platform to launch ventures that extend far beyond traditional celebrity endorsements. Her recent foray into the coffee industry with a meticulously curated brand and her heartfelt children's book represent more than mere business initiatives. They're carefully crafted statements of purpose, designed to create meaningful conversations and drive social impact. By transforming her public narrative from tabloid fodder to purpose-driven entrepreneurship, Meghan is rewriting the script on how public figures can use their influence, demonstrating that her ambitions are rooted in genuine desire for positive change rather than simply seeking the spotlight. Each venture seems strategically chosen not just for commercial potential, but as a vehicle to amplify marginalized voices and challenge existing paradigms. An approach that reflects her commitment to using her unprecedented global visibility as a catalyst for meaningful dialogue and societal transformation. Meghan Markle, a portrait of unwavering strength in the face of relentless media scrutiny. In the swirling maelstrom of tabloid hysteria and royal drama, Meghan Markle has consistently demonstrated a remarkable fortitude that transcends the cacophony of criticism hurled her way since her entrance into the royal firmament. Her journey, marked by intense public dissection and often vicious media narratives, has not diminished her spirit, but paradoxically seems to have crystallized her commitment to meaningful advocacy and personal authenticity. Where others might have retreated, Meghan has chosen to transform adversity into opportunity, leveraging her platform to amplify messages of empowerment, compassion, and social change. Her latest post, a carefully crafted communication that speaks volumes through its nuanced messaging, represents yet another strategic move in her ongoing narrative of resilience, signaling to the world that she remains unbroken, purposeful, and strategically advancing her vision of positive global impact, irrespective of the relentless external noise that seeks to define her. The Duchess's media minefield. A personal narrative of resilience. The media's relentless scrutiny of Meghan Markle has been nothing short of a psychological warfare campaign, with tabloids dissecting her every move, breath, and carefully curated Instagram post like vultures circling their prey. Her complex dance with the British press has been a brutal expose of modern celebrity culture, where a woman's vulnerability becomes public spectacle, and her personal narrative is distorted into sensationalist headlines. Having been painfully vocal about the corrosive impact of negative media coverage on her mental health, Meghan's latest Love in the Details post can be interpreted as a strategic, almost defiant response, a meticulously crafted message that reclaims her own storytelling from the very media machine that has attempted to define and confine her. By choosing her own platform, her own words, she's essentially giving the tabloids a masterclass in narrative control, transforming what could be perceived as media victimhood into a powerful statement of personal agency and resilience. Breaking barriers. Meghan's bold path of social advocacy. From the moment she entered the global spotlight, Meghan Markle has wielded her platform with calculated precision, transforming her royal status into a megaphone for critical social conversations. Her advocacy work has been nothing short of revolutionary, boldly addressing systemic issues like racial injustice, gender inequality, and mental health destigmatization with a raw authenticity that both electrifies and polarizes public discourse. While critics have often portrayed her efforts as performative, those who closely follow her work recognize a deeply genuine commitment to creating meaningful societal change. Whether speaking at United Nations conferences, launching empowerment initiatives, or using her personal narrative to challenge institutional norms, Meghan has consistently demonstrated that her voice is not just about personal branding, but about genuine structural transformation. Her approach, unapologetic yet nuanced, has earned her both ardent supporters who see her as a modern changemaker and detractors who view her activism as threatening to established power structures. The transformative power of Meghan's purposeful platform. In the swirling vortex of media scrutiny and public fascination, Meghan Markle continues to demonstrate her unwavering commitment to using her global platform as a catalyst for meaningful change. Her strategic approach to visibility isn't about seeking attention, but rather about amplifying voices and inspiring collective action through carefully curated messaging. By leveraging her unique position at the intersection of celebrity, philanthropy, and personal storytelling, she creates narratives that transcend traditional boundaries, encouraging individuals from diverse backgrounds to recognize their own potential for impact. Whether through her American Riviera Orchard brand, her documentary work, or her candid digital communications, Meghan consistently signals a profound understanding that true influence isn't measured by headlines, but by the tangible empowerment and motivation she generates among her global audience. The Duchess's unapologetic path forward, navigating fame, purpose, and personal branding. Look, we've seen this movie before. Meghan Markle isn't the type to shrink into the background, waiting for media narratives to define her trajectory. Her future endeavours will undoubtedly be strategic, purposeful, and quintessentially her, a calculated blend of advocacy, entrepreneurship, and personal storytelling. With American Riviera Orchard already signalling her entrepreneurial ambitions and her long-standing commitment to social impact work, she's positioning herself as far more than a royal footnote. The tabloids might obsess, but Meghan seems laser-focused on crafting a narrative that transcends royal gossip, leveraging her global platform to drive meaningful conversations about women's empowerment, social justice, and creative entrepreneurship. Her next moves will likely be carefully curated moments that demonstrate her multifaceted identity, part businesswoman, part activist, part storyteller, always resolutely herself.